Hey, I'm Coach Colin Castello with Shot Mechanics Basketball, and today I'm going to give you some moves to help you blow by your defender. All right, so basketball is all about being able to beat your defender. So today what I'm going to do is give you 3 super effective moves that's going to help you beat your defender easily. That way you're putting pressure on the defense and probably scoring more buckets. So the very first one we've got is the reverse pivot. Now a lot of people don't think as a pivot is just a move, but really my game took a huge step once I started using the reverse pivot, and it's something and kind of a secret that a lot of advanced players use. So the idea of a reverse pivot is anytime you're catching the basketball with your back facing towards the basket and your chest facing away from it. So you see this a lot with, if you're running offenses, you're getting a screen away. Let's say you're starting down here on the baseline and I'm running up, right, and I'm getting ready to catch a ball just like this. This is a great time to use a reverse pivot because I'm not already facing up towards the basket. So the idea of a reverse pivot is as the ball comes, you're going to catch with both feet in the air and you're going to rotate on your outside foot, or whichever one you want to pivot on, and you're going to rotate to the outside. So it's almost like you're following your behind around. So as you're coming through, you're going to sweep it, and I'm going to open space with this leg, and I'm going to follow my behind around. Now from here, there's a few options you have. You can do a high rip with the basketball, you can do a mid rip with the basketball, or I prefer a lot of times a low rip. So as you come through, if you can rip the ball low down below your knees like this, number one, it makes it so the defender has a hard time getting a hand there and they can't steal it. And number two, that starts to shift your defender before you even put down a dribble. So if I come up and I catch, and I go into this reverse pivot, and I jab out of it, most of the time, just this action is enough to get my defender sliding that way, and already I've got a wide open lane to work with, right? From here, I've got options. I can slide him, I can attack, I can slide him and then pull up for a jumper. I can slide him, get separation in space if I want to pass or shoot, right? So this reverse pivot's super, super effective, and it's really simple to do. It might feel kind of awkward the first few times you use it, but if done correctly, it's going to get you some space and then give you that angle and attack space to attack the basket, get an easy bucket or an easy look for your teammate. All right, so the next move we've got is a hesitation. Now this is a live dribble move, so you can use it in transition, use it attacking off of the dribble, wherever it is. But basically it's just a way to sell the defender, make you think that you're shooting a jump shot, get them up or get them off their feet, and then attack by them to get to the basket. So it all starts as you're coming out in transition or wherever you're at and you're pushing it up. And as you're getting ready to hit kind of this area where you're gonna shoot, right? So a hesitation works really well on the 3-point line and really well right on the mid-range, right? Those are 2 spots where somebody shoots a lot of the times. So as I come up, if I'm gonna do it at the 3-point line, all I'm going to do is I'm going to sit my hips down. I'm gonna hesitate and bring the ball up just slightly on my dribble. So I'm gonna float it up by my probably shoulder, kind of mid-rib cage section. And at the same time, I'm gonna sell my eyes up towards the rim, right? The eyes are a really underrated way to move your defender and kind of sell things. And the hesitation is huge. If my eyes go up, that makes the defender think, oh, he's targeting, I need to try to get a hand up, I need to try to block it, right? So as I come up, basically I'm changing my speed, so I'm going forward, I'm floating up, hesitation, eyes up, boom, and then I'm gonna attack out of it. Now the key to a good hesitation is that lower body load. Now you'll notice what a lot of players do if they're gonna hesitate, they're gonna come up, and then they extend their entire body, and then to explode out of it, they have to reload and then explode, right? With a good hesitation, you're keeping your body loaded like a spring the entire time. So as I come through, I'm hesitating, I'm sinking my hips low, I'm getting my back leg loaded like a spring. So as soon as I'm done with that hesitation, I sell, I'm bam, exploding off of my back leg, going towards the hoop, right? From here, if you can use those eyes, use those shoulders, use the ball to float just a little bit, you're gonna sell it really, really easily and blow by your defender, a lot of times breaking their angles, making them look pretty silly. All right, so the next move I've got for you is what we call the jab stop. Now this is perfect if you're catching already facing the basket. So earlier in the video, we showed you the reverse pivot, right? Which is great if you caught facing away from the basket. This one's great if you catch facing towards the basket. So I love it for things like attacking a zone, or if you're swinging the ball around or skip it to you and your man's closing out, this is a great opportunity to use a jab stop. So as the ball comes and you're catching it off the pass, all we're doing is we're adding a jab step simultaneously on the catch. So as the ball comes through, I'm catching and jabbing all at the same time, right? And normally it works best to jab the opposite direction of the ball. So if I'm getting a pass to my left, I would jab to my right. If I'm getting a pass to my right, I'm gonna jab to my left because odds are the defender's moving from that direction, right? So the idea is as I catch and I'm simultaneously jabbing, I'm getting them to move before I've put down a dribble, before I've gone anywhere. Pretty much right as I've caught the ball, I've already got a huge advantage because they're sliding out of my way. I know guys that make an absolute killing on this just from doing the jab stop, boom, or jab catch just like this, and then all their guy does is slide a little bit, and now they've got that angle to attack. right? From here, we've got all sorts of options. We can attack it to the basket. I can jab, do a rocker step if I want to. I can catch, jab, separate, open space for the J, whatever it is you want to do. But if you can get them moving first with that catch jab, it's going to be huge for you. All right, if this video helped you out, go ahead and hit that like button, then into the comment section down below and let me know what sort of video you want to see next. This is a channel for the people, by the people, and I run pretty much everything off a request, so leave it down below and hopefully we'll get to it. And if you're new to Shot Mechanics, you're going to want to do two things. Number one, hit that subscription button down below because we put out videos every week and they're all going to get you better, I guarantee it. And the second thing you're going to want to do is click the button above or the link in the description, get a free copy of my #1 scoring workout. This is a scoring workout that's going to change the way you think about your training. It'll probably increase your scoring average the very first time you use it. That's how powerful it is. So I highly recommend you check that out. Again, I'm Coach Colin Castell with Shot Mechanics Basketball. Thanks for watching, and until next time, splash on.